Carmel or Westfield? The age-old question of where to move to. In this month's market update, we're going to bring all the fire, all the ammunition, and help you make the best decision for you and your family. Hamilton County is one of the most popular areas that people move to of all Indiana. Why? Because of the communities, the families, and all the activities that each area represents and has throughout the year. This month, we're focusing on Carmel and Westfield, Indiana. These two are two of the top areas that people are moving to within Hamilton County. The school districts themselves have been outstanding, with Carmel leading the pack, not only within Indiana, but within the nation as well. And Westfield schools are very highly ranked, and their sports programs are off the chart as well. For more information on the school rankings themselves, click this link. We'll also post it below for you to reference and be able to find more information about the schools in these areas. All right, let's take a look at the market update for Carmel and Westfield. These numbers are going to help you realize what's truly happening in today's real estate market. And we're going to break down some of these categories for you too, so that way you could also understand and make the best informed decision if you want Carmel or Westfield to move to. Now, we're not forgetting about Noblesville and Fishers and all the areas of Hamilton County. We just want to be respectful of your time and make sure that we really pinpoint on Carmel and Westfield this month. And then in the future, let's talk Fishers, let's talk Noblesville, let's talk all of Hamilton County. First things first, let's talk median sales price. For Carmel, Indiana, you're just under $520,000 per home. So that is actually down month to month, which is at the same time up year over year. Inventory level is getting to normal, and we're going to discuss that here shortly. But what we're seeing is a longer activity of homes on the market. So if you're a seller thinking that, hey, I'm going to sell this quick, we'll price it properly and understand what's going on in today's market. If you're pricing it too high, it is going to sit a little bit longer. Will it sell? Probably, if the right marketing and the right realtor's there with you. But we want to make sure that that pricing is appropriate and perfect first and foremost. So when you're in Carmel and you're looking at a median sales price of $520,000, that's all for the entire area, all right? Whether it's 032 or 033. And then as we take a look at Westfield, Westfield's median sales price is $435,000 per house. Now within Westfield, these numbers are actually a decrease month over month, as well as a decrease year over year. From this time last year, those numbers have decreased just slightly, all right? Does that mean less opportunity for you? No, not at all. What that means is we want to find the right purchase price for you. And as we get to a normal market, let's talk about the price point. Let's talk about what that means and what the direction is going. Is that seller motivated to drop the price a little bit? Is it still a competitive market that, hey, we've got to be within that price? Let's discuss and break down the strategies, the comparables, and really help you understand what subdivision is at what price point, and that way you can make the best informed decision to purchase that next home. Average days on the market for Carmel is 15 days. So what does that mean? That we're putting it on the market and it's getting sold within a couple of weeks. It's very quick is what we're seeing. Now, I also want to make reference, because this also ties into Westfield, that between the two cities, you're going to have different areas that may sit a little longer. When I say areas, I mean subdivisions. They may sit on the market a little longer. Some subdivisions may move quicker. All right, so definitely keep that in mind. So, depending on where you are, if you're getting ready to sell your house, let's talk about what's happening truly in your subdivision. Get a good course of action and make a plan so that way, one, you're pricing it properly, and two, it will move and sell at the time frame that you need it. Your time frame, your plan, our strategies will help get it sold. And within Westfield, we're 21 days on the market. So what we're seeing is just a little over 3 weeks. Now, I know certain subdivisions as well that are 40 days on the market before they're getting an offer. All right. So sellers, alert sellers, be mindful of this, that it's going to extend. Now, I would love to sit down and talk to you for a free consultation about what your home is worth, what we could do to strategize to get it sold better, to make things even happier for you, because that time frame is going to be very important. What does that look like? How do we make that dance happen? And that's going to be our goal for you. The percentage of list price received in Carmel, because it's such a well sought after neighborhood and community, you're looking at 99.6% of the list price received. So it's almost 100%. Why? One, the demand is there. People love to go to Carmel, one, because of the school systems. They're highly, highly ranked, right? And like I said, not only in Indiana, but throughout the nation. So that is a huge draw. No matter if you have kids or not, the school systems are great for a resale purpose. So keep that in mind too, that with that, people are getting almost full asking price. As long as we price it properly, we will be able to get that money that you deserve and put it in your bank. For Westfield, we're looking at 97.4 list price received. So a little difference from Carmel and Westfield, right? So we're seeing about 2.5%. Why is that? Well, again, the inventory level, the days on the market are longer. We're seeing all this. And when I say that, one of the key things I keep hearing is the market slowing down. No. That's a big no. No, it is not. What we're doing, we're getting to a normal market, my friends. So keep that in mind. A normal market is 6 months of full inventory from the day we list it to the day it closes. That's 6 months of full inventory. All right. We're not there, and we're going to hit that one coming up in just a minute. So stay tuned. Hang in there with me. We're getting to that big number because that is a driver. That inventory level is really a driver for the real estate market right now. So what does that mean when you're getting 97.4% list price received? What that is, hey, let's be smart. Buyers are out there coming in asking for closing costs. They're asking for the seller to pay the buyer's agent commission. They're asking for extra incentives, a down payment assistance, all this stuff. Maybe they're paying for their taxes. Buyers are coming in asking for these items. So we need to put a net sheet together and estimate for these. So that way, as a seller, you're very well aware of what's coming in. And so that way you could budget of what money's going to be able to go out. In Westfield, we see active listings increasing, and we have currently 146 active listings on the market. Compared to Carmel, there's 122 active listings out there. So you'll see with Westfield, you're getting more homes that are coming available. Yet at the same time, it's lengthening the times on the market. So this is fluctuating all the numbers that we see month over month and year over year. And within Carmel, the active inventory being as such is actually a decrease. So we're seeing less sellers come out. The demand is still high. So what's that going to do? That's going to increase pricing. All right. So if you want to gain in equity, you may want to purchase into Carmel and even Westfield sooner than you think. The money right now, the equity is really the biggest deal going on. The interest rates keep fluctuating up and down. I'll tell you this, ride the wave of the interest rates. And when you go ahead and buy your home, interest rates to drop 5.5%, 5%. Maybe it's April, maybe it's June, maybe it's August of 2025. Refinance your home then. Now you've gained a ton of equity in the previous 4, 5, 10, 12 months. And now you have that equity to maybe add on, maybe remodel the kitchen, maybe do what you want to do with that equity money that's right in your pocket because you now own in Carmel or Westfield, Indiana. All right. It's time to talk about the month's supply of inventory, you guys. All right. So I want to help you keep this in mind. A normal market is what? That's right. 6 months of inventory. So that is a normal market. Now we are below in both Carmel as well as Westfield. In Carmel, we are 1.2 months supply of inventory. 1.2 months, guys. So what does that mean? Super low supply. We talked about the demand. The demand is still out there for people wanting to live, thus increasing the sales price month over month and year over year. So those numbers keep going up. So maybe those interest rates will help more sellers come out. Maybe it's just time. We're going to keep an eye on that. And then that way I will be able to keep you informed. As you may know, part of my email system, a weekly newsletter is coming out. So I can keep you up to date on a weekly basis of what's going on throughout the state of Indiana, throughout Indianapolis, throughout Carmel, Westfield, Fishers, Noblesville, you name it. We want to keep you informed of what's truly happening, and I really want you plugged in. So no matter if that time is now to buy, or it's 6 months, or it's 12 months, or it's 7 years from now, let's keep you ready and into the market so that way you have a resource that can help you whenever your time is there. Inventory is at 2. So Carmel, 1.2, Westfield is at 2 months supply. So even at 2 months supply, Westfield, we are still low, trying to get to 6 months as a normal market, right? So when we have this, numbers are still increasing. However, they're increasing in smaller amounts. It's not a 1%, 5%, 10% increase. It's maybe 0.25% or less. So we are still seeing prices rise. As buyers are out there, we're seeing the market come to more neutral. So they're staying on the market longer, right? Prices are slightly going up. Inventory levels are stretching out. So we keep this as a whole. Keep this in mind because we want you to stay informed of how to buy and sell homes. That's going to be a whole nother topic for you. But this is the information. These numbers don't lie. These are factual informations that I pull from our realtor board here locally. And these are coming factual and in the moment. So when we look at that 2 month supply of Westfield, is now a good time to buy in Westfield? Absolutely. Is it a good time to sell in Westfield? It could fit into your picture depending on where you want to go. What do you want to do? Let's discover your plan and talk about what it takes to sell in today's market. And if you are in Carmel and want to sell, we need to have that conversation too, because do we push the market and get you more money out there? Possible. Again, depending on the subdivisions, let's have that conversation and figure out what's best scenario for you and make sure that you are able to net the most amount of money possible. Thanks for watching this month's market update. We are so happy that you join us all the time right here on our YouTube channel to learn more about real estate, Westfield, and all of Hamilton County. Connect with me to learn more about your house, your value, your equity, or just buying a home in the area. Thanks again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you on our next video.